Now, get your wallet out for the Men's Pro Challenge in the mile. How many 4-minute miles do we get out of this group? At least 8 legitimate chances. We'll introduce all of them to you. Plus, an attempt at a high school 4-minute mile for rising star Josiah Tostenson. Let's meet him now. Former Lewis and Clark runner. 4:05 his best, ran a 4:07 as recently as 2022. Clayton Van Dyke. From the Oregon Ducks, sophomore Thomas Palfrey. And here he is, Josiah Tostenson, the junior from Crater, looking to break 4 minutes. Will Laird, former Yale runner from Wannabeast. Chris Awley, former USF runner representing Peninsula Distance. Jackson Metzler, the former Duck, Oregon Track Club. Former Montana State runner, now with Bowerman. Duncan Hamilton, he's got a sub-4 in him. From the Brooks Beast, another one of our DMR stars, not running. But from Bowerman, Kiran Kuntavate, former Hawaii runner. Meeting unattached, Mac Franks, Division II All-American from Western Washington. Dylan Maggard from the Brooks Beast, former 10,000 ace from Utah State. From the Bowerman Track Club. He's got a sub-4 already under his belt. Thomas Ratcliffe. Familiar name from Division II, from Western, now running for Union AC, David Ribich, originally from Enterprise, Oregon, small school kid. Mo Ahmed, representing Canada at the Bowerman Track Club, a 3-time Olympian. And from the Beasts, Brandon Kidder from the DMR last night. He's got a 3:35, 5-time All-American at Penn State. And there's the Canadian 1500 champ, Kieran Lumb. When we have a different, who's this? David Timlin is going to pace. We were expecting him in the race, but not as the pacer. There were 2 other rabbits originally assigned. So Timlin, the former Indiana State runner, is going to do some work here. All right, what are you running for here? There's money on the line. But come on, everybody wants a 4, so we're going to go fast, aren't we?
Yeah, fortunately here, Bob, Timlin knows exactly how to pace this race, as he was expected to be in here to race, and he has run 3:57 for the mile, so he's perfectly capable. Now the question is anybody actually going to go with him? It's always the problem with rabbits and the groups, is that you have to commit to the pace. So we'll have to see if perhaps Brandon Kidder there, who is leading the pack, who had a phenomenal leadoff leg of the 1,200 meters last night in the DMR. He is the only one really trying to go.
Well, yeah.
Leading the pack.
Look at the lights. So the blue is the pace lights. Now Timlin's not going fast enough. And there's the 4-minute pace. Well, the first 4:09 in 59. Kidder, Tadavati, Ratcliffe, Palfrey. A guy you always have to keep an eye on. I'm not sure where he's at post-collegiate, but Ribich was always a great finisher. He's always punching above his weight as a D2 guy. In fact, we saw him in high school, same way. All right, that's it for Timlin.
As Timlin pulls off, Ribich is in the middle of the pack, as you mentioned. He's in the blue kit, the blue over blue of the Union Athletics Club. It's still Kidder out in the lead, followed by Tudavate and Radcliffe. Kieran Lumb behind him in the On Athletics Club. Here comes Mo Ahmed sneaking up on the outside as well.
And again, we have the Tostenson cam on the left. 2:04 with 2 to go.
So 2:04, Bob, for a high schooler to go out and to try to negative split that to a sub 4-minute miler is actually an incredibly difficult task. The best case scenario for Tostenson would have been probably out in 59, coming through the midway in 2 flat, and then trying to be able to close the last 800 meters in 1:59 and some change. So we'll have to wait and see what Tostenson can do. Still Kidder, nothing has changed. Nobody's making a move except for Maggart on the outside.
Maggart on this lap, boy, he was 10th at the line, and he's all the way up to 2nd. You see Tostenson near the back. They're going to get the bell right here. And we're going to need a smoking final lap. And now moving up, it's Tundavate. Joins Kidd, 1 to go. That was a 60 for Kidder, but a 60 for the final lap won't cut it. Need about
Keep your
a
eye
55 to get under 4.
On Athletics Club's Kieran Lom on the outside. He has a great finish as well. He's sitting in 4th overall.
Moved up 5 spots in his last lap. Tostenson was 3:05. He needs about a 54 to get under 4 minutes. Let's see how fast they're going to go here. Everyone's letting it all hang out. With 200 to go. Here in Tundavate. Looking to get his Aloha on. And he is close to the 4 minute. Right on the edge. Just missing. Oh, we're right over 4 minutes. Tundavate, 4 minutes and 26. Ran a 55 high for the last lap. Lum came all the way back to 2nd. 56 in the final lap. Hamilton at 56. Maggart closes with a 56. So we got right to 4 minutes for our first 4. Let's find Tostenson. Ran along with everybody. Still scoring everybody. Tostenson, whose seed time was a 4:03. He runs 4:07.63. His splits 63. Remember, that was the long first lap. 61, 61, 61. Tundavate finished with a big time 55. That was the best lap of the race for anybody. Of course, Tundavate's been running all kinds of distances. 15, the 5, the 10. Native of Thailand, he's a 3-time Southeast Asian champ. Now he's going to take home a little change and a nice little memorabilia here from the Oregon Relays.